Thank you so much for joining me this Game Edge. We are back in the forest, and yeah, sorry, I was just taking a few moments looking at the hills because they've changed for us now, haven't they? If you've watched part 2, you'll know what I'm talking about, of the story ending. Yeah, really amazing. Wow. Anyways, we went through it quite a bit. Sorry, guys, about that part 1 and 2. The reason why I did it is because I want it to be something that we both can go through the whole process of the actual finale. So I mean, there's so much I want to do, so much I want to see. I want to do it with you guys, and it worked out really good. I think that we got to spend time and do it through the process and really, take our time and run through it properly, so we know this game deserved it. We just want to know what was going on. That's all. All right. I know some of you were disappointed that I took two times. I've heard some horrible things written in the comment fields, but it's okay. It's very few of them were in there and doing that, and the majority of you guys were, all cool with it, understanding, and a lot of kind words too that you guys were waiting for the videos to come out. And then the other video, unfortunately, part 2 came out, and it was an issue with it. It figures, I finished until 5 o'clock. The thing crashed over and over and over again. Nothing the developers could do. I mean, they got it out. Maybe they should have held off for a bit with a little more testing, but again, they made their deadline. It wasn't that it was killable, unplayable, is I couldn't save at a certain point. So when you can't save, you had to restart if it crashed, and it crashed on me, and then it crashed, and it crashed, and so make a long story short, not to ask for any kind of pity, it worked out really well. I got to really know the story and replay it several times. I think it's close to 5 times total. And finished around 5 o'clock in the morning and headed off to work, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of questions, more questions than answers. I find there's more questions than answers. And we can talk ourselves through it. Again, another update is due tonight. So you're watching this video tonight, we're going to have another update. Unbelievable. I mean, what is up with these guys? Take off for a month, make a hell of a story, and I have no time to sit down and relax and think about it. I mean, I really need to think about it. It was very hard to watch. Let's just say that. It was very hard to watch. Amazing story. And it's not because it was bad. It was because it was amazing. As you can see, I've been busy making all some machinery kind of looking kind of thing here. Isn't that weird, eh? Yeah. Well, I think it's going to look good once we finish it. It'll be our cremation machine with different slots of placing different things like heads and stuff. Bones over here. And then we're going to have stuff to fill up the fires are going to be inside of here. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And usually I close them off and I put it all stone. I'm going to test out without stone. I want to create like a fireplace kind of thing where I could throw the bodies on top. I want to try something different. We've done it before for the cremation one, but yeah, it takes up a lot of rabbit for all these seats for our war table, but it's going to look really cool. And we also have the nice chandelier that I'm putting together here. This is a 4-sided skull. There we go. I went to put together. It takes a little while to make together, but it's all 4-sided skulls. So I make one, I rotate it before with a ghost, and I make another one, and I rotate it, and there we go. We have 4-sided skull, which creates really nice light, but also looks really effing cool. And it fits really nicely right in the middle of the war table. And yeah, looks centered to me. That looks cool. Lots of work. I cut up all these sticks. I cut up all these logs. There's been a lot of work been done, yes, sir. So yeah, we can get some of this stuff done here. We can get some of the chairs completed at least, and there's a lot of work to be done. We also have to get the second floor done, which a whole bunch of logs are there. Also, I really have hardly any log sleds left. Ooh, let me sit down and chill out. Actually, why not? All right, our virtual table. Same time, we'll get back our energy bar. But there's a lot to be done, as you can see. I've got plans. Since this thankfully did make us restart, I'm continuing. Right, we're not stopping. So while we're doing this little stick thing, we're going to talk about the game. I think it did well. I think first of all, it brought in more questions than answers, and I think that maybe there's a possibility that's not what we saw as an ending, or if there is, then they have to give us, the ability to make a decision at the end. And I believe that will happen. And also, it'd be pretty cool if it continues, right? So we have to go, if we do decide to take down the airliner, do we go and pick up all the, what we need to save Timmy? Do we go through that process? What happens? I think it brought in more questions than answers. I'm surprised. I thought an ending like this would have probably destroyed the game. No one really want to play it anymore. But no, actually, it brought in more questions than answers. I was kind of like, are you serious? Okay, well, Force is ending. This is how it's going to end. Nope. Ends up being quite logically well done because, holy crap. I was beyond surprised on how amazing that was to see. So, yeah, very cool. A lot of things to do, a lot of things to see, and again, they've done a phenomenal job. Let's give them a round of applause. The developers stunned me. Stunned me with a masterful game. I didn't really have much time to talk about it because I was so tired. I was really tired, guys. I'll be honest. That was a really hard night for me. And it made the weekend even harder to go through because I didn't get any sleep at all. So yeah, it was what it is, but it was so important for me to share that with you guys. And it sounds really cheesy, and look, YouTuber wants to share things with us. Well, it really is the truth. So you know me, I'm gonna spew it when I think of something. What I'm feeling. That's definitely one thing that I would, that I believe was very important for me. So, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to know that you guys were involved in watching it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for spending time with me with that too. That was really cool of you. A lot of good conversations going on. And yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving the ending. I know a lot of you were asking if we could talk about it today, and I figured while we're building, keep yourself busy. Let's build and talk about what happened. Now, if you haven't watched it, don't listen to it anymore. All right, I'm gonna spoiler alerts are gonna come out in this, guys. I can't tell you anymore because if you're gonna not go back and watch it, then you really are gonna hurt yourself because you're gonna take away from the whole story and how it felt and the emotions and everything else that comes with it. So I would go back and at least watch part 1 and part 2. And that's the story you'll see in there. They'll be on the front page or the videos. Just click on videos. See, they're there. They're there. Don't worry. So yeah, go check it out now. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's talk. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. When we opened up part 2 and you had Timmy inside that chamber, hurt to death. And I realized he's dead. And then we had to go into that chamber where that kid was, which I think was Cross, right? The other girl? I think so. Yeah, and she turned into that monster, which then completely threw me off. I mean, I was expecting a little crazy. I didn't expecting it to come out of her body like that and turn into this Denny long leg kind of thing. And to tell you the truth, yeah, I fought her a couple of times at the Spider-esque thing. And because it crashed. Yeah, it crashed. So yeah, I got to fight. That's why it was such an easier fight for me. So if you're wondering how it happened, yeah, I had my hard time on the first try. I started shooting arrows. It seemed like it bounced off of her. Then I was just going around and trying to slash with the katana, which I ended up killing with the katana. But then those babies came spewing out, which you guys didn't get to see, unless you're playing the game, of course. But the babies do come spewing out, and that changes up the whole ball game of that too. That was very interesting when seeing that. I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm just gonna get these things built too because it's nice to have all this, but we need to get this built too. But yeah, it was an interesting fight. It was an emotional fight too because at this point I was drained from the day. I was very, very much drained. And of course they were delayed for releasing it for about 2 to 3 hours. So which then pushed the schedule even further. And by the time I finished recording it was 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I had to get everything kind of going for rendering. And I must have done that on a whim. And somehow I think I screwed up, not the actual software. Somehow I must have dragged a portion of it. It happens. And that's where part 2 ended up being a problem. So I pulled it. I lost a few thousand views and whatever it is off that video. I think it was close to 2,000, 3,000 views. And I just went full out brand new. And so part 2 is on its own video, but it's not something you can re-upload and change. I decided just to pull it because it had to be done properly. I don't know how it screwed up, but it did. But yeah, what an ending. And now this is really a big spoiler. I mean, when you get to that point with the airplane, and he pushed that button to take down that plane to save his son's life, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't think I could do that. I mean, I love my kid, but killing others, I don't know. I guess I never put in that position where... I was never put in that position. You know, that's something I guess you can only judge if you're in that position. But I don't think I would. I really doubt I would do that. Anyways, that was very, very emotional. I know a lot of you who have kids too understood that right away. But you don't have to have kids just to understand that. That was just messed up shit. that was an emotional jerk around. All of us were so involved with Timmy and saving him and getting around. And all of a sudden we open up that artifact and there he is. And boy, some of you were frustrated with me for not opening up the artifact. I split the video up right there. I mean, I did figure out where it was, but I split the video up there, and I should have probably put the end out. Oh, and I clicked on it, but I didn't. I just figured you guys would figure out that I would have figured it out. But some of you were very, very unhappy about how I did that. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway, so let's get some sleep here, and we're back here. Let's get. Sometimes the trees will regrow. That'll be very helpful for later on. And we're gonna have a little bed here. Yeah, we'll be able to do a sleep. Let's do a sleep. Man, I forgot to save. I had a little bit of crash issues, so I've been saving multiple saves. Part of me wants to go back, and once they have the little bits and pieces of it fixed for, I need this, fixed for the actual story itself, I want to go back and do it again. And if you guys want to see me go through it again with a different, thought process, I guess, going through it with, I don't know, thought process, what do you want to say? A different view, a little, looking through it and what happened, and, like kind of review of how the video went, and a little more relaxed, I guess. If you guys want to see that, go ahead, mark it in the comment fields. I'd love to hear if you guys are interested. For now, I know I'm going to have to do it again personally. Personally, it's something I need to go check out. It seems very, very important for me to do. For some reason, I just need to go through it again. I guess after making almost 400 videos of the Forest, I think it's 400 plus videos with multiplayer. Yeah, got to be way over 400 videos. There's an attachment with this game, and it's one of my most favorite games I started playing. So yeah, take off the lighter, brother. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we're building this war room, and this will be a little bit different than usual. We're trying to build kind of a cooler with a little bit more of a demonic feel to it, I guess you could say. How about that? Try to find a proper way of saying that. It's gonna be a different feel to it. We have some kind of, body torturing kind of device here for us to grab the skulls and stuff. I mean, then again, this guy's been fighting cannibals too. That's everything we never think about, right? Been fighting all these cannibals. His mindset's probably not there, and he opens up the door and there's this kid. Maybe at this point, it's just too late to save his sanity. He'll take everybody down with him, right? That's another possibility, isn't there? I think so. I would go towards that direction for sure. Take those blueberries. Let's chew those up. I have lots of food upstairs. I've just been too lazy to go up there and pick them up. That's all it is. I mean, if you look at all the rabbit furs I had to go and pick up, you can imagine how many rabbits are lying on that food up there. I feel kind of bad at how many I killed, but it's kind of killer how many I have to actually knock off to actually get it done. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful. And with this, at least we'll be able to rebuild the fires. Originally, when they first came out, the fires like this, once you broke, you'd have to replace them with the ghost knot. But at least now they fixed that problem. I had a little problem with it inside the actual, I think one of the forts on the water, on the ocean front. And yeah, it couldn't fix the fireplace, and all of a sudden they fixed it for the next one, and it worked out really good, thankfully, because I was making these fireplaces a while back. Wanted to make something a little different. That's good. That's really good. But yeah, what a story, man. There's so much of labs that we can check out. Story of that little girl, too. Kind of messed up, man. Kind of messed up. It really gets you mentally, it just shocked the crap out of me. That's what it did. I think it actually drained me that night, too. I was like, oh, my God. Then when he opened up that artifact that he saw Timmy there, man, that just killed me. It really just killed me. I just keep on saying, I'm in a way. I know I'm in a way, but can you just at least let us finish it? Not ask you to light the damn thing with me on it. Alright, we'll take that. Man, look at all those sticks we just went through. Incredible, right? Still have 500 left to do. So let's not celebrate too soon. There's a lot of work to be doing. Did I grab the rocks too? I think I forgot the rocks, right? No, I got the rocks. Damn it. All right. Why are you having a problem here? There you go. Sticks are going everywhere. We're building up We're getting things done and built. So what is your outcry? I know a lot of you wrote already what you felt after thinking a couple of days of it and going through it. What do you guys think about the Forest? The ending good? Do you think it's really the ending? That's a biggest question, isn't it? Is that the ending? Do you think that's how they're going to end this baby? Or do we think that that's actually a beginning to something even bigger, possibly? I mean, you could bring that to a city, right? Timmy went to a city, and, you know, that's some serious shit there. I don't know. Just thinking. Just thinking out loud. Starting to wonder what we're going to have to worry about. These rocks are really not going in. Why can't I get a sweet spot for this? There we go. Oop. I just want to get the ones over there. It is really tough to get some spots. I think there's too much stuff going at once. So it gets a little tough to get everything in, but it's okay. We'll get it done. We'll get it done, even if it's some of it's off camera, I'll get it done. I'm curious to see what this update's going to bring. Is this some crafting? Are we talking about something different? It sure is a surprise to see it this soon. And I'm curious to see what developers have planned. If it's another part of the story, then we'll be on that like a rabid dog. If it's something else, well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's jump up here. See if I can get it from this angle. I really have a hard time finding that sweet spot for this thing. Why is that? No. I'm sure once everything is kind of done, maybe it'll be easier. Oh, there we go. An oddity of areas. Just do it in. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's a lot of things we need to get done. A lot of things we got to get completed. I'm really, really excited again. And again, please don't be shy. Speak out your mind in the comment fields. What do you feel? Did you like the two-parter preferable? You know, did you like it the way I did it? Is that something you want to see again? If something is that long, is it more fun to wait for that? Well, not wait, but to have a two-part where I actually go through it nice and slowly and that we, you know, really enjoy it? Or do you guys want me to rush through it? That was the other question I had for you. That was a big one. All right, let's go through this here. And I'm battling a bit of a cold, or I don't know what you want to call it, allergy cold slash. So my breathing isn't 110%. It's been feeling like I'm clogged up, like you wouldn't believe my lungs. So yeah, extra deep, dark voice. That's what it is. Yeah. I think it's a cold weather over here. It's been killing us. And I do need to get some resources. I do have to head out to the camp too. So we're just going to try our best to get a little bit more done here. Maybe we should go into daylight tomorrow. We can still see what we're doing. Here we'll come back. I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy. Now, you probably asked me, are we seeing any more, you know, cannibal activity in this area? And I'll be dead honest with you, no. I'm not seeing very much of anything. These are fully grown. Yes, they are. Perfect. Let's snazz these all up here. Now, I'm only doing one garden at a time, to tell you the truth. I don't have time to pick up each and every one of these, and I'm losing probably seeds. So I decided to do one garden at a time. Pick up whatever we can. It takes about 2 days, in-game days, to grow completely. 2 or 3, I guess. This is completely full. There we go. All right, we'll come back for the rest. I'm sure we'll eat some more before the end of the episode. God, I'd like him to add 1, 2, 3 on a hot bar so I can just press L9 to go in there. I hope he'll get that done. That would be pretty cool if they could. I'll just go really quick. It gets 2 things. Well, I really need dynamite and see also if there's any suitcases there. It would be pretty cool. I'll just wash myself off here. Make sure we get the blood off our tools and then including ourselves, of course. Woo! Came out of the water like a Superman, man. Woo! Same time, we'll also get some sticks, which are going to be very helpful. We need lots of sticks. So again, yeah, I'm really curious to see what you guys are thinking. Do you think it's at the end? Do you think this is the actual finale? Or do we think that the developers are pulling the wool over our eyes and this is something more to this? You know, what's the future? What's the real future of this game? If I was them, I would hide a bigger ending. That way, when people played, after it's released, it'd be like, holy crap, did you guys see that? But the ending was already mammoth. I don't know how you're going to top that. I really don't know how you're going to top that. That was some deep, deep shit. There we go. Let's sit down and get some skulls. That's right, I forgot. Let's grab some skulls. Make sure we have 4 of them on us because we're going to drop them off. That's also the reason why I'm building those catapults on the side of the fire there, that little mechanism. So I can store those skulls in them. Put up. Grab you. Beautiful. All right, we'll head up here really quick. We're just going to grab a couple things, including circuit board. We did use quite a bit of explosives and other things just during that session. So I'm going to see. Oh, sorry, I'm listening there. I thought I heard something. Part 1, part 2. I was so sure I just saw Virginia coming by on the outside there, but it isn't that. It was just a tree trunk, and I was like, okay. There we go. Some closed suitcases. That's what I need. Yeah, the paint's actually holding when it's raining. That's pretty interesting. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to wash away. But I guess maybe because the rain, I put it on. It was already raining, I guess. That's probably just why. All right, let's close that off. And grab, of course, some sodas. Might as well grab some TNT over here. Never hurts. And we're okay. We're fully loaded. Oh, we got some friends here. Oh, we're still red too. Okay. Hello? Hello, Moto. He started it. Pray to me. Pray. I'm still red, right? Yeah, I'm red. Should you pray to me? Or am I not supposed to move? Now, from what I'm gathering, it's because the guys would dress themselves, well, they would paint themselves red downstairs in the company, I guess, Sahara. And these guys consider them gods because they were probably the ones that took care of them or fed them or protected them. So they don't know what to do. And then Blue Thunder came around, confused the hell out of them. Look at it. Sorry, honey. Don't ever trust people. Don't trust anybody. Never trust anybody, especially in corporations. All right, let's open it up. All right, we're going to head ourselves all the way back here and pick up whatever we can too. We can't carry more cornflowers, but it's okay. We're fully loaded again. You're so limited with those. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hey. Obviously, you're not a fan of the red paint. Holy crap. Ow, ouchie, ouchie. Wow. Quite impressive. Where are you? 1, 2, 3. Is it 4? I think it's 4, yeah. Okay. Maybe more than that. I said sit down. Stay down, please. It makes it a little more fair. How you doing? You gotta get yourself a blue rock, buddy, and call it Blue Thunder. It makes a big difference. Wow, they keep on multiplying or what? Holy crap. Okay. That's a lot of you now. Blue Thunder is now going to take a little backseat. And we're going to go to Slice and Dice in crowd control katana time. Because these guys have been upped it big time. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sit there and pray for a second. Yeah, baby. Huh? Yeah, you see the other guy who went running? He was like, oh no. Yeah. That's what I'm... Oh, man. He's... Wow, he really split this time. That is really cool. They can move around too. Wow. That is the most gruesome and coolest thing I've seen in a long time in this game. That is really... I did not realize they split their face and everything. I thought it just went to little shards and pieces, but that's really cool. Well, one piece of dynamite sure just pulled... saved their asses, didn't it? That was a lot of those guys. I was actually very surprised with the amount. Very surprised. And they're very tough, those guys that hit, man. They are just a real pain in the ass, aren't they? Alright, cool. Alright, let's start heading back there, back to our base. And as we do that, we're going to continue building. And look at that, we have one more guy. He came back. Pretty stupid of you, but you did come back. Took some guts, brother. Either that or you're confused. He thought I was gone. Bam. That was really nice. I like that a lot. Alright, so again, we're going to continue building this massive castle. We're almost finished. We're going to be getting that second floor completed. We have a lot of logs up there which we can stockpile. I'm curious to see what tonight's update video or update will be. Again, they seem to never disappoint. In the long run, it's always been absolute amazement with these great devs. So thank you so much, guys, for all your hard work in the game. And thank you for being a part of this channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. It helps me out so much, and being around here and spending time with you guys, it makes a big difference. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to head back to our nice base, and when we catch each other, we'll be on, well, most likely tomorrow, because I'm going to get another video up. I'm going to try and pop these out as long as the support's there. I will be making the Forest video, so never worry. Please be a part of it. Thank you so much for being here. This is the Edge for Game Edge. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.